A newborn baby enters the world with a fresh, curious perspective. Their journey begins the moment they take their first breath, a moment filled with wonder and potential. Imagine for a moment experiencing everything for the very first time. Every sight, sound and sensation is a new adventure, a new discovery waiting to be made. The world is a whirlwind of sights, sounds, smells, tastes and textures, all completely unfamiliar. Each moment is a sensory explosion, a symphony of stimuli that the newborn must learn to navigate. Yet babies possess an innate ability to navigate this sensory explosion. Their natural curiosity drives them to explore and understand their new environment. Their tiny brains, while seemingly simple, are already hard at work deciphering the chaos and making sense of their surroundings. This process is both rapid and complex, involving countless neural connections. This remarkable journey of discovery begins with the senses. Each touch, each sound, each sight is a building block in the foundation of their understanding. From the moment they are born, babies are bombarded with sensory information. Their world is a rich tapestry of stimuli, each thread contributing to their growing awareness. Their eyes, though still developing, perceive light and shadow, shapes and movement. These visual experiences are crucial to the development of their visual cortex. Their ears, attuned to the rhythm of their mother's heartbeat from within the womb, now pick up on the nuances of human voices and the melodies of the outside world. This auditory input is essential for language development. Their skin, incredibly sensitive to touch, registers the warmth of a parent's embrace and the coolness of a gentle breeze. These tactile experiences provide comfort and security. Each of these sensory experiences, though fleeting, leaves an imprint on the developing brain. They are the sparks that ignite the fires of learning and memory. As these sensory impressions flood the baby's brain, a remarkable transformation begins to unfold. The brain starts to organize and interpret these inputs, creating a coherent picture of the world. Neural connections, those intricate pathways that allow different parts of the brain to communicate, are formed and strengthened at an astonishing rate. This rapid development is a testament to the brain's incredible plasticity. This process, known as synaptogenesis, lays the foundation for all future learning and development. It is the brain's way of preparing for the complex tasks of thinking, feeling, and interacting with the world. Like a sculptor molding clay, sensory experiences shape the architecture of the baby's brain, creating the neural networks that will support their cognitive, emotional, and social growth. Each experience, each moment of interaction, is a step in the journey of becoming a fully realized human being. The human brain is an extraordinary organ, capable of feats that continue to amaze and inspire us. It is the command center of our body, controlling everything from our heartbeat to our thoughts and emotions. But did you know that the most dramatic period of brain development occurs not during adolescence or adulthood, but during the first few years of life? These early years are a critical window of opportunity for brain growth and development. In fact, a baby's brain grows at an astonishing pace, faster than at any other time in their life. During this period, the brain is highly plastic, meaning it can easily adapt and change in response to new experiences and learning. This rapid growth is essential for the development of all cognitive functions, from language and memory to attention and problem solving. The brain's ability to form and reorganize synaptic connections is at its peak during these early years. To truly grasp the magnitude of this growth, consider this. At birth, a baby's brain is about 25% of its adult size. This means that the brain has a lot of growing to do in a very short amount of time. By the age of 3, it has already reached 80% of its adult volume. This rapid increase in brain size is accompanied by the formation of trillions of synapses, the connections between neurons that allow for communication within the brain. This means that in just 3 short years, the brain has undergone an incredible transformation, forming trillions of connections between neurons, the specialized cells that transmit information throughout the brain. These connections are the foundation for all future learning and development. This period of rapid brain growth is not merely about increasing the brain's physical size, It's about establishing the neural circuitry that will shape a child's abilities and potential for a lifetime. The quality of these early experiences can have a lasting impact on brain architecture. Every interaction, every experience, every sensory input contributes to this intricate wiring process. Positive interactions, such as talking, reading, and playing with a child, can strengthen these neural connections. The experiences a child has during these crucial years have a profound impact on the architecture of their brain, influencing their cognitive abilities, emotional regulation, and social skills. Providing a nurturing and stimulating environment is essential for optimal brain development during these formative years. To understand the remarkable growth of a baby's brain, we need to delve into the microscopic world of neurons and synapses. Neurons are the fundamental building blocks of the brain, specialized cells that transmit information through electrical and chemical signals. Imagine them as tiny messengers, constantly sending and receiving messages throughout the brain. At birth, a baby's brain contains billions of neurons, more than they will ever need. But the real magic happens at the connections between these neurons, known as synapses. Synapses are like tiny bridges that allow neurons to communicate with each other. When a baby experiences something new, whether it's seeing a new face, hearing a new sound, or feeling a new texture, signals travel along these neural pathways, strengthening existing connections and creating new ones. This process of synapse formation and strengthening is what allows babies to learn and adapt to their environment. The more a baby's senses are stimulated, the more connections are made between neurons. This is why early experiences are so crucial for brain development. Just like a muscle that grows stronger with use, neural pathways become more efficient and robust when they are activated repeatedly. Section 4. Sensory experiences shaping the landscape of the brain. Imagine a world without color, where everything appears in shades of grey. A place devoid of the vibrant hues that bring life to our surroundings. Or a world without sound, where silence reigns supreme. No laughter, no music, just an endless void of quiet. This is the reality for a newborn baby, whose sensory systems are still developing. They enter the world with a blank slate, ready to be filled with experiences. But as they encounter new sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures, their brains begin to make sense of this sensory information, creating a rich tapestry of experiences. Each new sensation is a building block in their cognitive development. Each sensory experience, from the gentle caress of a mother's touch to the vibrant colors of a toy, triggers a cascade of neural activity. These interactions are crucial for the baby's brain to start forming connections. Signals travel from the sensory organs, such as the eyes, ears, and skin, to the brain, where they are processed and interpreted. This journey of signals is what helps the baby understand and react to their environment. This constant stream of sensory input shapes the developing brain, strengthening neural connections and creating the foundation for all future learning. The more varied the sensory experiences, the richer the neural network becomes. The importance of sensory experiences in early childhood cannot be overstated. They are the building blocks of a child's understanding of the world. They provide the raw materials for brain development, allowing babies to make sense of the world around them and build a foundation for cognitive, emotional, and social growth. Each interaction, no matter how small, contributes to their overall development. By providing a rich and stimulating environment, parents and caregivers can play a vital role in nurturing their baby's developing brain. Simple activities like playing with colorful toys, listening to music, or exploring different textures can have profound impacts. These early experiences are not just about immediate enjoyment, they lay the groundwork for lifelong learning and adaptation. The sensory-rich environment helps babies develop the skills they need to navigate the world confidently. Engaging with your baby through reading, talking, and playing can significantly enhance their sensory experiences. Every moment spent interacting with your baby is an opportunity to shape their brain and future. Remember, the early years are a critical period for brain development. The more diverse and enriching the sensory experiences, the better prepared the baby will be for future challenges and learning opportunities. Section 5. Mimicry, the baby's superpower for learning. One of the most fascinating aspects of early childhood development is the innate ability of babies to mimic the actions and behaviors of those around them. From sticking out their tongues to imitating facial expressions, babies are natural-born imitators. This remarkable ability, far from being a mere form of entertainment, is a powerful tool for learning. Mimicry allows babies to bridge the gap between their own internal world and the external world around them. By observing and imitating the actions of others, they gain insights into the intentions, emotions, and social cues that govern human interaction. This process of imitation is not simply about copying movements. It's about understanding the underlying meaning and purpose behind those actions. Through mimicry, babies begin to grasp the fundamental concepts of cause and effect, intentionality, and social reciprocity. They learn that their actions can elicit responses from others and that their own internal states, such as joy, sadness, or anger, are reflected in the facial expressions and body language of those around them. This understanding forms the basis of empathy, social cognition, and the ability to navigate the complexities of human relationships.